My name is Michele Schifino, and I'm from Brazil, addressing this speech to Mr. President Dilma Rousseff. At the United Nations in September, you were applauded by dozens of global leaders for setting clear goals on sustainable development for 2013. In the eyes of the international community, you boldly committed to absolute targets for carbon reduction. But you and I know Brazil's potential is much higher than this. Out of $400 billion of investment in energy over the next 8 years, 70% were placed in fossil fuels initiatives, while only 22% were allocated in renewable sources. What if we change this? Brazil's solar radiation index is one of the highest in the world, and we could generate 50% more energy than is consumed today through wind power alone. Our transportation metrics could be much more efficient. Is the government really interested in reducing emissions? So improve the government support for using coastal navigation and waterways, which would mean 8 times less fuel consumption than trucks and 70% less carbon emissions. It's a win-win opportunity. In 13 years, Brazil has lost 222,000 square meters of forest, an area the size of the United Kingdom. Even being proud that our annual deforestation rate has dropped 82% in the last years, we definitely don't need more 15 years to put a plan of zero deforestation in place. What if you meet this goal by 2020? We are facing an economic crisis, unemployment, decreasing stability, and there are still billions of dollars from investors interested in Brazil. In the other side, we have corruption at all levels of government, a political tangle, and the legal uncertainty that scares these companies and people in general. What kind of example has been left to the next generation? You shall consider a law that forces corruptors to compensate the country by investing the same amount of their fraud in anti-corruption education. So when you enter the United Nations and present the Brazilian facts and goals regarding sustainable development, I think you didn't do enough. I'm here to urge you in order to prioritize investments in renewable energy, encourage the use of waterways and coastal navigation rather than roads, anticipate the target of zero deforestation, and defend our nation from corruption and corruptors. Mr. Dilma, we know that Brazil has the power to lead the difference in our world. Please take action.